Okay, welcome everybody. This is the Velero community meeting for December 14th, 2021. And just going to go through our usual stuff here. Oh, I got my Velero t-shirt finally. Yay. Okay, so status updates for myself. I got actually, let's see, am I sharing? Did I share my screen properly? I did not. Let me share that. Okay. And let's see. And I haven't finished up my thing, but so for myself, I got the PRs for the item snapshots GZ merge. So that's an addition to the Velero backup that will contain the information. It's analogous to the volume snapshots that currently exist, but this will be for snapshots that are taken by item snapshotters. So eventually this should include all of the different things that have been snapshotted, volumes and other stuff. So that got merged. It won't be used yet. And then the feature flag for upload progress monitoring got merged as well. And then this week, I'm going to work on PRs for more of the upload progress monitoring and just getting those in, but those are all going to be behind the feature flag. So that's kind of it for me. Bridget?
Yeah, so I've been out for a little bit, working on some other things, and also just working on some health stuff as well. But I'm currently working on the Astrolabe CRD design, focusing on that, and then also looking at as part of that, looking at the data mover design for Velero. So I think like our goal was to have a design doc in during the 1.8 for the 1.8 release. So I'm hoping to get at least a draft of that up by the end of this week, so that we can get it reviewed and in before RC. So that's my focus for this week.
Okay. So for discussion topics, we didn't have anything. I do have down that we have the Velero 1.8 feature complete is scheduled for next Monday. So that'll be when we cut off any new features. And so it should only be bugs that we're finding at that point. So we'll kind of lock down the branch or lock down main for a while. And then I forget the exact date for the release, but it should be sometime in early January when we finish up 1.8 and get that released. So that's kind of it for today. Anything else we want to discuss?
I just had a quick question relating to the 1.8. I haven't been following this as closely, but in terms of the content there, I can't remember whether the plugin versioning is something we were expecting to get in, or did that get bumped?
That got bumped.
Okay. So, yeah, so at this point, we think it's probably going to make 1.9, or I guess
it should make 1.9. I think we just need to finish it up and get it in.
So I think like the initial design doc that had gone out, Daniel had some comments on that. So the approach and what exactly versions will look like is changing a little bit. So I need to incorporate his feedback into the document. So that's kind of part of the reason behind the bump as well.
Yep. Okay, thanks for the update.
Hi, this is Rafael. I have one thing. And apologies, I couldn't edit the agenda. It's about a checkpoint on the design doc of the pre and post backup and restore plugins. As of yesterday night, I addressed one question mark from Daniel. I added this on the design doc. I agree that a mechanism to bypass the execution of plugins besides unloading and loading plugins. I know that It's a little bit disruptive every time that you load and unload the plugin. So I'm just adding something simple as an annotation on the objects, like the name of plugin / the hook equal skip. And that would suffice to bypass the execution of plugins. So just, make sure I address the last comment. If someone else has more comments, I'm more than happy to add on the design. And just remember, this design, this is not the actual code, right? So I guarantee when we start to do the code and the merge request, you're gonna have more discussions, but my understanding that for design, I think that we're pretty solid.
Sure. So let's see, ping Daniel and make sure he's good with what you're putting in there.
Okay, we do.
Let's see. So I think that's about it. Eleanor actually is asking me a question about the wiki, but she hasn't shown up for the meeting, so. Yeah, so I guess we're just going to call it early. And I think we have one scheduled in the Beijing time zone next week, but I'll be present, but I know a lot of other people are going to be on holiday already. So if I don't talk to you, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Talk to you in January.
Have a good break, everyone.